Good afternoon and welcome now from Rotary Park here in Piedmont. It is the OFC Semi Final round. I'm Frankie Castile. Coming up this afternoon, not one but two games up for grabs. And we're going to see overall top-seeded Lady Tigers of Neelyville. They will take on the 4-seeded Doniphan Donettes. That'll be the first matchup of the afternoon. And the second game later on this evening will feature the 3-seed Lady Royals of Twin Rivers. Will take on the number 2-seed Lady Tigers of Clearwater. Should be two really good ball games. And the winners from those two games will move on to the OFC Championship game coming up tomorrow sometime afternoon. Right now we are shooting for a 2 o'clock start at Three Rivers College in Poplar Bluff. However, Mother Nature may throw another wrinkle or two into the games, so we'll have to wait and see. Bottom line is we are so blessed that we are able to go live this afternoon at Clearwater here in Piedmont. They've done an outstanding job. They were here since I think 6 a.m., 7 a.m. is when they started to work on the field. We got here a little before 1 p.m. They were still here working on the field up until about 3 o'clock today. So hats off to the folks here at Clearwater for getting together to making sure that there was a field to play on for these two semifinal games. Remember, make sure and hit that share button for us on social media. But more importantly, let us know where you're watching from here this afternoon and what team you're going for. We've got two ball games, 4 really good teams, and we are so blessed to be here today to showcase these amazing athletes to you live on Facebook and on YouTube. I know Wayne Wilcutt watching this afternoon. Feel better soon, my friend. I hope you get to feeling better and hopefully get a chance to see you tomorrow sometime at Three Rivers College. We are under about 10 minutes away from the first ball game to begin. Coming up, we'll introduce you to our starting lineups. We've got the first pitch coming up as well. Here this afternoon, we've got an amazing shot here. Matter of fact, Tim is right beside me. You're seeing our sponsors roll across the screen. Tim, I know you've already done this once before, but if you don't mind, if you can, hit that center field camera. This is something that I'm so proud of. Tim had the idea last season to make this happen. There it is on screen. That way you'll be able to see where the ball is at all times. We were here before. It's been a few years ago. I know Shannon remembers when we were here. We did a third-place game here earlier on a few years ago. Matter of fact, we'll get to that coming up in just a few moments. Joining us right now on the semifinal game pregame show, Daniel Sexton, the head coach of the Lady Tigers out of Neelyville. All right, Coach, number 1 seed here in this year's tournament. First and foremost, tell me how the team is feeling. How was your ride over from Neelyville here to Piedmont?
You know, it wasn't too bad. It is what it is. You got rain everywhere, and we're just glad to get to play. I think we're ready to go. You know, it's a good team, it's a good tournament, and we're going to have some fun.
Now, the last two times that you guys have faced Doniphan, it was a 5-3 win, 5-2 win for your Lady Tigers. Two parts of this question. Number one, how difficult is it to beat a team 3 times in one season?
Well, it's always difficult to beat Doniphan no matter how many times you play them. But 3 times is tough. They're a good team, and we respect them, and you know, you can't ever count them out. So,
tell me, what do you think is going to be the biggest change from the first 2 matchups to this matchup coming up in about 10 minutes?
You know, we got some fired up seniors. They put in a lot of time, and they want to go out on top. So.
Absolutely. Looking at your lineup, really no big changes. Obviously, going on the mound for you, September Pressler. How big will it be for her to get started early in this contest?
You know, it's always important to get ahead. You know, she needs to come out and hit her spots. That's always key. Get ahead in the count. And, we got a good defense behind her. We'll go from there.
Looks like we're about to get started, so we'll let you get out there to home plate. Good luck to you, sir. We'll see you guys afterwards.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
You betcha. Head coach here, Daniel Sexton, joining us live on the pregame show with the Lady Tigers out of Neelyville. We'll let him get to home plate because coming up, they are doing the information there at home plate. Two great umpires, by the way, that we have here today. Calling balls and strikes, Brian Chilton. In the field, our good friend, Gary Hall. Two really good officials once again that we have here this afternoon for this first OFC semifinal here live at Clearwater. We are at the Rotary Park. It is home of the Lady Tigers and their softball team. So once again, while we have just a moment, I do want to say a big thank you to the administration here out of Clearwater, Jolie McAllister, the athletic director, also Shannon England, who has been in complete contact with us literally the last couple of days, and of course all the coaches who came out here today to make sure that this field was ready to go. Joey showed me a picture earlier on this morning. This field, you won't notice it now, but it was underwater, and hard work, determination made sure that this was going to be ready to go before game time. And the original plan was to play 4 games here today. We have scaled that down a little bit. We're going to play 2 games, and then hopefully Mother Nature is going to be more forgiving coming up tomorrow and allow us to play somewhere. We'll go to your backyard, Tim, if need be, whatever needs to happen to make sure that we play the championship games and third place coming up. We are moments away from the opening lineups here today. Talking to head coach Brad Haygood of the Doniphan Donettes. His lineup is going to look a little bit different than what it did on Monday. One of those reasons is that they've got their senior back who is going to give it a go. She'll play third base in Kiernan Bond. We will see her this afternoon coming up in just a few moments. Now, Coach Haygood and Coach Sexton about to walk over to their respective benches, and that means that we've got our starting lineups coming up here in just a moment. As soon as we see Coach Haygood making his way over to the third base dugout, then we will get to our starting lineups here this afternoon. Our ball game is being brought to you by our good friends at Hillis Family Chiropractic. Also being brought to you by Davis Motors of Moss Playplex, Spencer's Tire, Elite Trucking Academy, Black River Shooting Supplies, Indoor Range, and Caliber Cafe. Our starting lineups look a little bit like this for the Doniphan Donettes. Leading off as the starting pitcher, it'll be a freshman at number 13, Kenzie Taylor, batting second. At left field, it is Ava Monahan batting third. The second baseman, Kenzie Davis, batting cleanup. At first base, it is Mac Jackson batting fifth. The third baseman today, senior Kiernan Bond, batting sixth. Oh, the DP, she is a junior, number 27, Audrey Watson, batting seventh. The right fielder, Paige Wilson, batting eighth. The center fielder, Delilah Watson Jr., and batting ninth at shortstop, number 0, Carson Haygood. The catcher not batting today, it is Paisley Klepzig. Now looking around the outfield here for the defensive lineup for the Neelyville Lady Tigers. In left field, it is Macy Andrews. In center field, Maya Martin. Over in right field, Alicia Barker. Third base, Reese Dobbins. Dixie Cloud at shortstop. Callie Moss is the second baseman. Parker Ernst, she'll play first base. Behind the plate, Anna Lack. And on the mound, it is September Pressler making her 15th appearance, her 15th start. She is 12-1 this season. Earned run average is 2.556. She has pitched 63 innings, giving up 38 hits, 29 runs, 23 earned, walked 36, and struck out 103. It is a 3:54. So glad to have you alongside. Here we go. It is OFC semifinal time. First pitch is in there for a call to strike one. We are off and running here live at Clearwater. Here it is Rotary Park here in Piedmont. Pressler just surpassing 900 strikeouts a few games ago. Matter of fact, it was her last game over the weekend. There's a swing and a miss. It is now no balls and 2 strikes. I got to tell you, folks, Tim has outdone himself. I hope you enjoy these camera angles that you're going to be seeing here today. Absolutely the best in the business. There's a ground ball. This one's going to go foul. 0-2 the count to the leadoff batter, Kenzie Taylor. She'll be doing the pitching duties here today for the Doniphan Donettes. Our ball game is being brought to you by the Bank of Grandin. Trust the Bank of Grandin for all your banking needs. They are proud supporters of the Ozark Foothills Conference Tournament. Call the Bank of Grandin, 573-989-3401. Here is the 0-2 pitch. This one taken up high for a ball. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Leadoff batter for the Donettes, it is Mackenzie Taylor, the right-hander for Coach Brad Haygood. 1-2 count, here it is. Swing and a miss, down on strikes, 1 up and 1 down here in the top of inning number 1. So Pressler wasting no time here as we begin this ball game. Ava Monahan coming up to the plate. Let me tell you, Monahan, one of the fastest left fielders you'll see in Southeast Missouri. Very quick, reminds me of her sister McKenna Monahan. McKenna Monahan played softball and basketball. This one is popped up directly behind us. It'll get into the crowd. Got to catch that, Shannon. Got to reach out and catch it, my friend. No balls and 1 strike here. As Monahan, the left fielder, digs in. No balls and 1 strike. So glad to have you alongside. Miss Sinya Dobbs is tuning in. Also, Jessica Newcomb is tuning in. Tracy Cruz is watching, as well as Beverly Miller. Make sure and let us know where you're watching from on this pretty gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. Swing and a miss. It is no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 the count now. 1 down here in the top of inning number 1. Monahan trying to get these Donettes off and going here in this contest. Pressler taking her time. Here is the wind and the pitch on the ways. And she just fouls it off to stay alive. Good job there by Ava Monahan, just getting enough to stay alive here with this at bat. Boy, we weren't sure this morning at 6 a.m. whether or not we were going to play softball or not. I'll be honest, I was working out. I did not think we had a shot. I called Tim. I said, Tim, stay home. I'll call you later. I did not think this was possible this morning. Here is the 0-2 pitch on the way by Pressler. And just misses inside. Good take by Ava Monahan. Boy, the IQ there showing off. Grace Brooks is tuning in. She says, let's go Donettes. Man, we are just so blessed here. 2 really good ball games coming up. 4 amazing teams. Doniphan coming in 12-5. Neelyville coming in 15-2. There's a swing and a miss. So back-to-back punch-outs. 2 up and 2 down here in the top of inning number 1. These 2 schools have met up twice here this season. It was a 5-3 game 1 point before. It was a 5-2 game as well. So these 2 teams, they know each other very, very well. Jessica Ernst is tuning in, watching for Parker Ernst, the first baseman over there for the Lady Tigers. Glad to have her alongside here this afternoon. There's ball 1. Jamie Dickin is tuning in. She says, let's go Neelyville. I talked to Bobby earlier on today to let him know we're playing some softball today. 1 ball, no strikes here. Top of the first inning, 2 down. There's foul away to the screen. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Pat Mullins is tuning in. She says, let's go Donettes. I like it. It's going back and forth here. I love that. It's going to be a good ball game, I got a feeling. Very close, I believe. Here is the 1-1 pitch on the way by the senior for Neelyville. Swing and a miss. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pressler pitching ahead. Russians Towing and Auto is a proud supporter of the OFC Conference Tournament. They offer towing, also glass service, and so much more. Russians has you covered. 1-2 the count, swing and a miss, and the side is retired. 3 up and 3 down. All 3 via the punch out. 3 consecutive strikeouts by September Pressler to go to the bottom of the first inning. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We are going to the home half of the first inning. It is no score. It took only 14 pitches in the first inning for September Pressler. Let's go ahead now and get you to the offensive lineup for the Lady Tigers out of Neelyville. It looks like this. Leading off, she'll be the catcher today. The freshman, number 15, Anna Lack, batting second, the pitcher. It is September Pressler. Batting third at third base, it is a senior, Reese Dobbins. Batting cleanup, the shortstop is Dixie Cloud. Batting fifth at first base, it is Parker Ernst. Batting sixth at second base, it is Callie Moss. And batting seventh at right field, Alicia Barker. Batting eighth, the center fielder, it is Maya Martin. And batting ninth, she is in left field here today, it is Macy Andrews for the Lady Tigers out of Neelyville. Now looking defensively for Coach Brad Haygood and the Donettes. And in left field, it is Ava Monahan. In center field, Delilah Watson. Over in right field, it is Paige Wilson. Going around the horn now, third base is Kiernan Bond. At shortstop, it is Carson Haygood. At second base, Kenzie Davis. At first base, it is Mac Jackson. Behind the plate, it is Paisley Klepzig. And on the mound for the Donettes here of Doniphan, it is Mackenzie Taylor. She is getting her 8th appearance of the season.
Hey, let's go.
She has pitched 25 innings so far this season, giving up 20 hits, 15 runs, 12 earned, walked 8, struck out 50. Earned run average is 3.360. So here we go now. The first pitch on the way is downstairs for a ball. And we are off and running here in at the bottom of the first inning. 1 ball, no strikes now to Anna Lack, a freshman for the Lady Tigers. Batting left-handed, Brandon Cisco is tuning in. This one goes foul down the third baseline. John Reedus is tuning in, says, let's go, Donettes. Wayne Wilcutt liking the camera angle. He says, you're hired one more game, Tim. One more time, he says. 1 ball and 1 strike here. Bottom of the first inning. No score. September Pressler striking out 3 straight batters. This one has popped up down the third base line and out of play. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Glad to have you folks alongside on social media. Make sure and let us know where you're watching from on this beautiful Wednesday afternoon. Started our contest right before 4 o'clock here in the Piedmont area. This one is up high. Count is even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. It is 79 degrees here at first pitch time. Good news is no rain to speak of right now. So hopefully we'll get these 2 games in with no weather issues. Downstairs for a ball. The count is full now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Mackenzie Taylor, that is, getting a start here this afternoon. 50 strikeouts on the season, only 8 walks. It is a full count now to Anna Lack. Here is the 3-2 pitch up high, and the Lady Tigers now have their first base runner aboard. It is Anna Lack, and she draws the leadoff walk here in the ball game for the Lady Tigers. September Pressler coming up to the plate now. 1 on, nobody down. The senior coming up for the Lady Tigers. We'll see how aggressive Coach Sexton is with the base runners here early in this contest. Lack looks like she's going to take off. She stays put right now. Good job there by Klepzig as ball 1 is taken. Stands up and ready to rock and fire down to first base if need be. Boy, these 2 teams know each other so well. 1 ball and no strikes. Coach Justin Dobbins down there at third base. Coach Daniel Sexton on first base. Here is the 1-0 pitch on the way, up high for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes, so 2-0 the count now. Remember, Russians Towing, they've got you covered, whether it's in need of auto repair diagnostics and oil change, brakes, or even windshield replacements. It is Russians to the rescue. 573-785-6349. Strike is called. A very good pitch there by Mackenzie Taylor. It is 2 balls and 1 strike now. Lack was off first base just a little bit. Klepzig with that rocket firearm down to first base, got her back quickly. Here is the 2-1 pitch, showing bunt this time. It's going to go high for a foul ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The count is even. Elite Trucking Academy is a proud supporter in Poplar Bluff. ETA offers professional CDO training for anyone looking to start their driving career. It is ETA 573-714-9319. Enroll online, etacdl.com. Here is the 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. What a pitch there by Taylor. 1 down here in the bottom of the first inning. So 1 away here in the bottom of the first inning. Reese Dobbins, the senior third baseman, batting left-handed. She will step in now. Sharon Creech is tuning in. She says, let's go Tigers. Nobody, I should say 1 down here in the inning. This one fouled away, out of play. No balls and 1 strike. I don't want to jinx anything that Tim is doing, but Tim, I got to tell you, brother, great job on these cameras. Everything looks so good right now. We have our Starlink, believe it or not, it is up on top of the first base dugout. It's a good place for it. It's facing the northwest sky. It's out of sight, out of mind. Lack takes off, and she is there with a stolen base. 1 ball and 1 strike. Good job there by Anna Lack as she sees an opportunity and seizes on the opportunity. It is a stolen base for the leadoff. So now the Lady Tigers have a runner in scoring position. We'll see what Dobbins could do. Here's the 1-1 pitch up high for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count now. Big crowd watching us right now here in Piedmont. So glad to have you alongside. Brian is tuning in on YouTube. He says, let's go Donettes. Downstairs for a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Also, Sharon Davis is tuning in. By the way, our instant replay today brought to you by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. You'll see those from time to time on your screen. Here is the 3-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Good comeback pitch there by Mackenzie Taylor. It is a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner on first base, or make that second base, 1 down here in the inning. Big crowd here on both sides. Doniphan and Neelyville in attendance, and a lot watching from home as well. It is a walk, and now runners on first and second base. Second walk of the inning, and the cleanup, Dixie Cloud, is coming up to the plate now. 2 walks in the inning and a strikeout. Dixie Cloud, the senior shortstop, is stepping in. So now runners in scoring position. Cloud batting from the left side. See how Taylor wants to approach this. In there for a call strike. Good pitch at the knees. No balls and 1 strike. We are in the bottom of the first inning. No score. Lady Tigers have 2 runners on, 1 down in the inning. Taylor comes set. Here is the 0-1 pitch, and good pitch again. This time the runners take off, and she is out at third base. Great play by Taylor to the third baseman, Kieran Bond. And 2 down in the inning. So Lack is thrown out. That was a great throw by Taylor. Dobbins ends up on second base, and there is the swing and the miss, and the side is retired. No runs on no hits, 1 runner left on base. We go to the top of the second inning. It'll be Jackson, Bond, and Watson when we come back. We're back in 20 seconds. You're watching live exclusive coverage. It is the OFC Softball Tournament presented by Bank of Grandin. All right, so we're back now. Our broadcast being brought to you by Black River Shooting Supplies and Indoor Range and Caliber Cafe. Stay ready for this year's hunting season with Black River Shooting Supplies and Indoor Range. From ammo to rifles to practicing in their climate-controlled range, they've got it all. There's a swing and a miss to begin the inning here as Jackson a swing and a miss. Remember, Black River Shooting Supplies, Indoor Range, and Caliber Cafe, they've got lunch specials pretty much every day. 573-872-4214. No balls and one strike. This one up high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Edwin Whittam is tuning in. He says, let's go Donuts. He is watching from Poplar Bluff. Glad to have you alongside, my friend. 1 ball and 1 strike. Also, Cassie Pyle tuning in. Let's go Donettes. Fouls this one away down the first base line. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 the count. Tim, I might not be able to do the second game. There's a lady here who's actually wanting to be on video to call the next game. I won't give her a name. She may get mad at me. 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Here is the pitch. This one fouled away. Good job by Matt Jackson to stay alive. Remember, Black River Shooting Supplies, that phone number again, 573-872-4214. Just so honored to have all of our amazing sponsors stepping up to let us be here for these 2 ball games. Fouled away. This one out of play. We'll do it again. It's still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Doniphan coming in to the contest. They are 12-5 overall this season. They are averaging about 9 runs a ball game, only giving up 4 runs a ball game as well. They're being coached by Brad Haygood. This one is up high. Good location. Good eye by Jackson. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2 the count. Also, Caitlin Taylor and Kara Ritchie, the assistant coaches. Ritchie on first base, Haygood on third base. Fouled away, stays alive. Still at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So these two have met up twice already this season. They played back on April the 1st at Neelyville, and Doniphan losing that game by 3 runs at 5-2. This one is right back to Pressler. Bobbles it over to first base with enough time. 1 up and 1 down. Great job there by Pressler. She bobbled it, but still able to get the runner going at first base. It goes 1-3 on the out. So 1 down here in the inning. And now coming up, it is Kiernan Bond, the senior. She has been out with injury. She has played very limited here this spring, but she is in the lineup here today, the senior third baseman. Here is the first pitch. This one got her, I believe it did, and she will go down to first base. So the Donettes have their first base runner of the ball game.
She didn't have time. She just turned her knee. She didn't.
It is a hit by pitch. I got to tell you, these last couple of days, Twin Rivers is making their way here to the field. I was going to say we've got some great umpires. I mean, these 2 umpires, they know what they're doing. They've been at the state level for many, many years. So blessed to have them here in our area. Gary Hall in the field. Another hit by pitch. So 2. So now runners on first and at second base now with 1 down in the inning. So now coming up to the plate now, it is Paige Wilson, the right fielder. We've had two hit by pitches in a row here for the Lady Tigers. First pitch is fouled away to the screen. It is no balls and 1 strike. And coming in to courtesy run is Paisley Klepzig over at first base. She will come in and run for the DP. No balls and 1 strike, only 1 down in the inning, still no score. Pressler now winds and fires. Here is the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. It is no balls and 2 strikes. So quickly, no balls and 2 strikes now. Big crowd here in attendance. Pressler gets set. Here is the 0-2 pitch on the way. Up high, good eye there by Wilson. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. Pitch number 28 coming up for the senior. And up high, the runners take off. Lack has a play and save underneath the tag. Boy, that was a great job by Kiernan Bond. She slid under the tag. That was a great play. Great job again. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So now second and third base, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there by Pressler for the second out of the inning. 2 down. Boy, that was a very nice pitch by the senior. You can tell she's done this a time or two. And now Delilah Watson, great basketball player, softball player as well. 2 sports for the Donettes. She is the junior center fielder. 2 down in the inning. And just misses downstairs for a ball to begin at this at bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Zella Earl tuning in, watching from Ringgold, Georgia, says, "Let's go Donettes." Barbara Rexroth loves the Lady Tigers. Glad to have you alongside. Up high for a ball. It is 2 balls and no strikes. Boy, it's so good to see all these folks watching us on Facebook and YouTube. I haven't even told Tim, tomorrow we have a special little surprise for our championship games. We're giving away a gift card tomorrow, Timbo. I got the notification this morning on that. We'll let you know how much that's for later on in this broadcast. Here is the 2-0 pitch on the way from Pressler. Outside again, ball 3. It is 3 balls and no strikes. That crowd, Mike, does it not sound like you're in the action the whole time? It sounds so good, so good. Those folks cheering, by the way, that is the Donette bench on that third base side. And strike right down the pike. 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count. Barker's Towing and Auto Repair is a proud supporter of the OFC. They are also bringing us all of our instant replay. Remember, it is Barker's by request, 785-7811. This one is popped up. It is playable. September Pressler comes in to make the catch, and the side is retired. 2 runners left on base. And this time we go to the bottom of the second inning. It'll be Ernst, Moss, and Barker when we come back. Still no score. We're back in 30 seconds. You're watching live coverage. It is the OFC Softball Tournament presented by Bank of Grandin. Our ball game is being brought to you by Loftus Lawn Care and Landscaping. Looking to upgrade your outdoor space? It is Loftus Lawn Care and Landscaping. They've got you covered. Call now for your free estimate, 573-300-1136. And by Atomic Solar. Tired of high energy bills? Go solar with Atomic Solar. Professional installations that can save you money. For a free consultation, 573-614-8448. And by Mossy Oak Properties, the area's premier award-winning real estate specialist. Whether you're buying or selling your home or property, call 573-712-2252. Go online at Mozark.com for your Grand Slam move today. All right, coming up next, it is Parker Ernst. She is the junior for the Lady Tigers, about 6'1", plays basketball. She had a great basketball season, by the way, this past winter. And now she is a phenomenal softball player as well. This one is down the first base line and out of play. A long foul ball to begin this at bat. No balls and one strike as the wind picks up just a little bit. By the way, our strikeouts here today are being brought to you by Loftus Land Management. It is no balls and one strike. This one is inside, just Mr. 1-1 the count now. As we are deep into this ball game, top of inning, or make that bottom of the second inning. Still no score.
Let's go, Ben.
Here is the pitch. This one's popped up to left field. Monahan going back, and she'll make the catch. I got a feeling hits are going to be at a premium here today. One down here in the bottom of the second inning. It's going to go F7 on the out. Now Callie Moss, the second baseman, coming up to the plate now. Moss, a sophomore for the Lady Tigers. Big crowd watching us here this afternoon. Very happy to have you alongside. This one is downstairs for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. One down here in the bottom of the second inning.
Hey, here we go, Cal. Hit one hard.
Hey, we got one out.
Here is the 1-0 pitch. This one is downstairs. It is 2 balls and no strikes.
Know what you're looking for, be on time.
Make an adjustment.
So 2-0 the count now.
Let's go, KT. Let's go, Ben.
This one is fouled away to the screen at 2 balls and 1 strike.
Let's go, quit missing that.
So 2-1 the count.
They work, they work.
2-1 the count, swing and a miss, and now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Roger, I'm thinking that's on your end, my friend. I'm not having any issues here where we are. Nope, we're good to go. It might be on your end, Raj. We're doing just fine, knock on wood.
Hey, you're right here, Ben.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch on the way. This one is lined out to right field. This one drops in for a hit. Moss is going to stretch this out to a double. She is safe. Head first slide in to second base.
2 base out of the box.
Hey,
We sprint to first, there ain't no throw.
keep going, baby.
Hey, let's double out of the box. Let's down the whole time.
So Moss is on second base with only 1 down here in the inning. First hit of the ball game for the Lady Tigers. Alicia Barker coming up to the plate now. She is the right fielder. 1 on, 1 down here in the inning. Here is the pitch downstairs for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, Blue, one for
Bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss. Well, that was a good pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike now.
Hit it right there, hit it up the middle.
1-1 the count.
Let's go.
Here is the pitch on the way. This one is out or inside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Black 355. Hey. Black 325.
2 balls and 1 strike here in the bottom of the second inning. Swing and a miss. And now it's a 2-2 count.
Hey, let's go, Ben.
Hey, ground ball up the middle. Here we go.
2-2 the count.
Hey, let's go, KT. Let's go, Ben.
Here is the 2-2 pitch on the way. This one fouled away, just stays alive. Our ball game is being brought to you by the Twin Rivers Booster Club, proud to support the Lady Royals during the Ozark Foothills Conference Tournament.
Hey, let's go, KT.
Bring home the gold for the Twin Rivers Lady Royals, a proud supporter of this year's OFC tournament. 2-2 the count. Here it is. Pitch is up high, swing and a miss. That is a Loftus Land Management strikeout for a free estimate, 573-300-1136. 2 down here in the inning now. Big punch out. That is the 3rd strikeout of the ball game for Mackenzie Taylor. 2 away. This one misses for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count now.
Watch it hit the bat here, kid. Take the hands to it.
Hey, let's go, KT. Let's go, Ben.
1-0 pitch. This one is fouled away to the screen. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count.
Hey, swing it once, swing it twice. Get it there again, let it go. Hey, see it out of hand.
1 ball and 1 strike, 2 away here in the bottom of the second inning. Still no score. Runner on second base. Lady Tigers trying to advance a run home. Swing and a miss, and now Taylor ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey.
1 ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Maya Martin, the center fielder, trying to find something to hit. Pops this one up right here behind us. Snyder almost got himself a foul ball back here.
Hey, grab that top through the top half. Let's go. Get a ground ball up the middle.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Missouri Farm Bureau agent Keith Parker, a proud supporter for all your insurance needs. It is Missouri Farm Bureau agent Keith Parker, 573-785-4629. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. So the Lady Tigers, they leave a runner on second base, no runs on 1 hit. We go to the top of inning number 3. It is still scoreless for the time being. 1 strikeout in the inning, 3 for the game for Mackenzie Taylor. It took only 19 pitches. We're back in about 30 seconds. You're watching live coverage. It is the OFC softball tournament. It is presented by the Bank of Grandin. Christian Automotive and Tire is a proud supporter of this year's OFC tournament, home of the free tire rotations and trusted repairs for your vehicle, plus no credit financing with no money down. It is Christian Automotive and Tires. It is Haygood, Taylor, and Monahan at 9, 1, and 2. This one is right out to the right fielder on a line drive. Barker makes the catch. 1 up and 1 down here in the inning. Boy, that was a line drive right out to right field. Monahan got a great handle on that one. It just hung up a little bit too long. And that'll be the first out of the inning. So coming up next, it'll be Kenzie Taylor, 0 for 1 to begin the ball game with a strikeout. 1 down here in the top of inning number 3. This one has popped up. This one's going to go behind us. It is no balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike. Here is the pitch on the way, fouled away to the screen right here behind us. Oh, gotta watch out, Tim. Tim almost got it this time. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 the count. That one went up and over the fencing, way up high. This one has popped up. This one going to left field. This one goes all the way to the fence. And that'll be a 1-out double for Mackenzie Taylor. So Taylor is able to get on base. First hit of the ball game for the Donettes. It goes for extra base hits. This one is inside for a call to strike 1. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1 the count. Here is the pitch on the way. Downstairs, it gets away. And a runner now on third base. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Monahan now digs in. She's 0 for 1 here today. Inside pitch is a ball. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. B&J Fencing is a proud supporter. They offer custom commercial, residential, and farm fencing specific to your fence needs. 573-718-4796. It is B&J Fencing. This one is inside for a ball. It is 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count. Pressler now has a 3-1 count. It's 2-0-2 down the lines and 2-17 straight away center. And this one is a 1-out walk, and now runners are on the corners. And Kenzie Davis, who struck out her first time, she is now coming up to the plate now with 2 runners on and a 1 down in the inning. Nice crowd here on hand this afternoon to watch this first semifinal contest. Twin Rivers and Clearwater play next. This one is popped up and out of play way behind us. It is no balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count here in the top of inning number 3. Doniphan threatening to break free or to break through in this inning. Here is the 0-1 pitch up high for a ball. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Good pitch back down to third base. Good throw by Lack, just not in time. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. Runners on the corners. Here is the 1-1 offering on the way. This one has popped up right in front of us, and Lack this time is gonna not be able to make the catch, but she did run right into the fence. So now time is called to make sure she is okay. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Attempted to make a spectacular catch, ran out of real estate and ran right into the fence, grabbing that right elbow. She looks to be doing okay, or at least she's gonna try to give it a go. One ball and 2 strikes. All right, so here we go in the home half of the 5th inning, and there's a base hit up the middle by Moss. And Moss now gets on first base. She is at 2 for 2. Little shower here in Piedmont. Hopefully it doesn't turn into anything major. We don't have a 10 or anything. Runner on first base with nobody down here in the inning. There's a pop fly. This one by Barker, and the second baseman comes over to make the catch. Oh, still a 1 down here in the inning. Good job by Davis that time. So 1 down here in the inning. Maya Martin now coming up. Struck out her only time.
Brian.
Let's go.
I'm good. I got one there.
Here is the first offering on the way to Maya Martin. Fouls it away. Fouls it away to the screen. No balls and 1 strike.
Blue, 165.
A little bit of rain showing up here. Just a small shower here on radar. Nothing too heavy right now. I think we'll be okay on this one. Bunn is showing us downstairs. Runner takes off, and she is on at second base. 1 ball and 1 strike here. Moss with a stolen base on second base now. Runs have been a premium here today. Still no score.
Hey, ball in front. Got to go through. Don't run into the tag.
1-1 the count. This one fouled away to the screen. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 the count. Runner on second base, 1 down here in the inning.
Those are good swings. Hey, be ready for one past the catcher here.
Twin Rivers is coming up in the next ball game. They will take on Clearwater. This one is popped up behind us as well. Oh, it goes up in the netting right here in front of us. Still 1-2 the count. Runner on at second base now. Martin batting in the 8th spot. Andrews awaiting on deck. Here is the pitch on the way. Up high for a ball, 2-2 now. Pitch number 67 coming up for Mackenzie Taylor. By the way, in the top part of this inning, Pressler throwing 3 pitches, 3 outs. Pretty impressive. You don't see very many of those very often. 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. 2 down here in the inning. Big Loftus Land Management strikeout. So now Macy Andrews batting 9th in the lineup. Pitch is outside for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count now to the 9-hitter. One ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Boy, good pitch. Good pitch that time by Taylor. She is on it now. It is a 1-1 count.
Blue 466.
1-1 the count. No score. Runner on second base. Showing bunt. This one goes to the screen. It's now 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Top half. Top half. Swinging and button. We want the top half.
1-2 the count. Runner on second base. Neelyville trying to punch through in this inning. Up high for a ball. Good at bat here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The lights are on here at Piedmont at Rotary Park, home of the Lady Tigers. Foul tipped it right into the glove. There is the 3rd out. No runs on 1 hit, a runner stranded on second base. We're going to the 6th. It'll be Davis, Jackson, and Bond when we come back. You're watching live coverage. It is the OFC Softball Tournament presented by Bank of Grandin. All right, top of inning number 6 now. Pressler pops this one up. Lack goes underneath it, can't make the catch. Made a great effort on the catch and unable to bring it in. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 the count. Pressler now gets ready to rock and fire. Here is the next offering. This one has popped up. This one is gonna fall in for a base hit. It is a leadoff hit that time by Kenzie Davis. Davis standing on first base. Davis was 0 for 2 until that point, and now she is on first base here with a leadoff hit. A leadoff base hit here. And now Jackson coming up. Jackson is 0 for 2. Pops this one up. This one gets out of play behind us here. It is no balls and 1 strike. No balls and a strike here. Runner on first base. Nobody down at top of inning number 6. Up high for a ball. 1-1 the count now. That small shower is away from us, thankfully. Here is the pitch on the way. This one is downstairs for a ball. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. Two balls and 1 strike. This one is popped up. Coming in to make the play. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Martin could not bring it in, and now runners on first and second base. Nobody out here in the inning.
We're gonna have to book us these games.
No balls and 1 strike here. 1-1 the count with runners on first and second base. Here is the 1-1 pitch on the way. This one is popped up. This one falls in, and going to make the catch is Andrews. And Andrews able to make the catch. Her and Dixie Cloud each going for the catch. And Andrews will bring it home for the first out of the inning. It goes F7 on the out. 1 down. And now coming up to the plate, Audrey Watson. This one is also popped up down the third base line. This one gets out of play for a foul ball. No balls and 1 strike. This one right back to Pressler. Pressler over to third base. Got her. What a play by Pressler to Dobbins on the force out. Getting the lead runner at third base. So 2 down here in the inning. It goes a 1-5 on the out. No balls and a 1 strike now. 2 down here in the top of inning number 6. No balls and 1 strike with 2 down. There's a fly ball. This one to deep left. Going back is Andrews, and it goes all the way to the fence. So Doniphan breaks through on a 2-out double. So Wilson comes through. So Paige Wilson still a 2 down in the inning. Watson is 0 for 2. It takes strike 1. Boy, this is a big at bat now. Doniphan, they break through. They lead by a run. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Ooh, a strike is called. Good pitch there by Pressler. It is no balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 the count. Here is the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And the side is retired, but not before a run comes in. 1 run, 3 hits, and 2 left on base. We are back to the top of the lineup. It'll be Lack, Pressler, and Dobbins when we come back. You're watching live coverage of the OFC softball tournament. It is presented by the Bank of Grandin. All right, so we are back now in the bottom of the 6th inning, and we've got ourselves a 1-0 score here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Anna Lack now is coming up to the plate. Lack so far here in this contest, she has reached base in 2 consecutive at-bats. And now the Lady Tigers are down by a run. All right, good deal. So it looks like we are back on social media. That's good news. We apologize for the interruptions. We're giving it our best. We're here in Piedmont, so you can, we're doing everything we can. So far, knock on wood, it looks like it's a little bit better now. 2 balls and no strikes. It's a 1-0 game. There's a rip, and this one out to center field. Watson makes a great catch out there in center field. 1 up and 1 down. It goes F8 on the out. One down here in the inning. Up high to Pressler, who gets out of the way. 1 ball and no strikes. It is 1 ball and no strikes. It is a 1-0 game in favor of the Donettes, who breaks through in the top part of the inning. Pressler is 0 for 2. Swing and a miss. Well, that was a nice ball there by Taylor. Taylor has pitched the gym so far 5 1/3 innings, 77 pitches so far. In between games, we will hopefully be going within 20 or 30 minutes. This one by Pressler is popped up out to right field, and Wilson comes in to make the catch. 2 down here in the inning. And now Reese Dobbins coming up to the plate now. Dobbins is walked and popped out. She is 0 for 1. 2 down here in the home half. No, or I should say, Dobbins steps in, right back to the pitcher. An excuse me swing, and that'll be the way this inning comes to an end. 3 up and 3 down. We go to the 7th inning. It's Haygood at Taylor and Monahan. Don't go anywhere. Neelyville trails by a run. You're watching live coverage of the OFC softball tournament. It is presented by the Bank of Grandin. All right, so we are back now as we get ready for the top of inning number 7. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks. And it looks like, as of right now, we've got a lot better signal. Great job by Tim to stay on top of it. I know it's frustrating, but that is technology at its finest. That's why we stayed on the air and did everything we could to get it going. Haygood grounds out 4-3 on the out. So now we are back to the top of the lineup. It is a 1-0 score. Taylor 1 for 3, pops it up. Dobbins comes in and she will make the catch and calls everybody off. It goes F5, 2 down in the inning now. And now Ava Monahan coming up to the plate now. Monahan steps in. Thank you guys for staying with us. I know it's been a frustrating afternoon, but it looks like, knock on wood, things are so much better now. This one fouled away to the screen. No balls and 1 strike. We are in the top of inning number 7. 2 down, no balls and 1 strike. Up high for a ball. It is 1-1 the count. 1 ball and 1 strike. Up high for a ball. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. All of our instant replays are presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. This one is along the infield and can't come up with the play. Moss gave it everything she had. It'll be an infield base hit. Runner on first base.
Life goes on, honey, all my baby. Woke up looking for the broccoli.
So Monahan on first base now. 2 down here in the inning. Coming up to the plate, it is Kenzie Davis. Had a great performance on Monday at the mound. She is 1 for 2 this afternoon, or 1 for 3. Strike is called. now. Kenzie Davis now 1 for 3. 1 ball and 1 strike now. This one is roped to right field. It falls in for a hit. It goes all the way to the fence. That is a huge insurance run. It'll be a double, and Monahan flies around the bases. She will score. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Well, that's a big insurance run. Still 2 down in the inning. Mac Jackson coming up. She's got a base hit, and she scored a run last inning. Fouls this one away down the third base line. It's no balls, then a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Twin Rivers is warming up behind us. They've got the next ball game. I tell you what, these 2 games have an opportunity to be pretty good. This one's going to get into left field, and that's going to score another run. 3-0 now the score. Davis comes in to score. And now it is a 3-0 ball game. It is a 3-0 now. Still 2 down in the inning. This one is popped up down the first base line and out of play for a long foul ball. No balls and 1 strike. Time is called. And Coach Dobbins is going to walk out and talk to the pitcher. The whole infield comes in. Our ball game is being brought to you by our good friends at Moss Playplex. They are located in Harville. They are your go-to spot for unforgettable events. From kids' birthdays to baby showers, they even have indoor batting cages, dodgeball, basketball, and so much more. They are a proud supporter of Lady Tiger Softball. Give them a call, 573-609-1250, and brought to you by Davis Motors. Looking for financing options you can rely on? Davis Motors is here for you. 25 years, our family-owned business has been trusted by people just like you. They are located on Southwestwood Boulevard in Poplar Bluff. It is Davis Motors, a proud supporter of this year's OFC softball tournament. There's a rip out to right field, and making the catch is Alicia Barker, and that will be the inning, but not before the Donettes end up scoring a couple of runs. 2 runs on 3 hits, a runner left on first base. We are going to the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be Cloud, Ernst, and Moss coming up. Neelyville has got to score 3 runs to stay a part of this game. You're watching live coverage. It is the OFC softball tournament. It is presented by the Bank of Grandin. All right, so here we go. Bottom of the 7th inning. Spencer's Tire is a proud supporter. They are located on Highway 53 South right here in Poplar Bluff. 6 months interest-free financing on complete and reliable auto care in a huge selection of new and used tires, oil changes, state inspections, even roadside assistance. Open 7 days a week. It is a name you can trust. It is Spencer Tire and Auto Repair. And brought to you by Semo Tech Solutions. They can fix all phones. There's a rip, and this one is going to go down. It's fair ball. Cloud is going to have a leadoff double to begin this inning. Boy, that's a big shot there by Dixie Cloud into the right field corner. And now Cloud standing on second base with nobody down. Remember Semo Tech Solutions, that they can fix all phones, HDMI ports, game consoles, and so much more. Make sure and call Jaron, 573-778-5917. Ground ball right to the second baseman. Parker Ernst will ground out. It goes 4-3 and one down here in the inning. It goes 4-3 on the out. This one is popped up, this one down the first base line, and this one's going to get out of play.
We got one on here, we got one out. Infield, we're going one.
It is no balls and one strike here to Callie Moss. She is 2 for 2. Double and a single. There's a swing and a miss, and now it's no balls and 2 strikes. Coming up on an hour 40 minutes coming up after this game. We'll try to grab Coach Haygood coming up. We'll get his thoughts on this matchup here. We'll also be awarding. This one is popped up right here behind us. Gary Glass is right here behind me. He almost got wiped out by the foul ball. I can say that because I'm related to him by marriage, so I can say that. No balls and 2 strikes here. No balls and 2 strikes. One down, runner on third base, 3-0 the score. Up high, good location. Taylor, pitch number 86 upcoming. It is a 3-0 ball game. Costello's is a proud supporter. They've got lunch specials every day of the week, even offering catering. They've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's a fly ball to deep center field. Going back is Watson. Cannot make the catch. It is now a 3-1 ball game. It is a double, and now the Tigers are on the board. So Neelyville trails here 3-1. Second double of the inning for the Lady Tigers. And now coming up is Alicia Barker. She is 0 for 2 in this spot. Time is called. It is a 3-1 score. Lady Tigers are on the board. And now Coach Haygood coming out. Costello's is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. They are located inside the Holiday Inn in Poplar Bluff and brought to you by 67 Towing. Trouble on the road? Then 67 Towing and Roadside Rescue in Silva, Missouri is here to provide and dependable help. With over 700 tires in stock, 67 Towing is ready to help you get rolling again. Available day or night, weekdays or weekends. Help is just one call away at 67 Towing. It is a 3-1 ball game, one down here in the inning. So glad to have you alongside, whether you're watching us on Facebook or YouTube. We had some issues with our internet because where we are located, but Tim, somehow, by the grace of the good Lord above, was able to get it fixed. And let me tell you, it was tough, but it's very important to us to get this on the air for you as quick as we can. Foul ball, runner on. It was a foul tip.
Hey, stay above it, barrel above it.
No balls and 1 strike here. Runner on second base. We are in the home half of the 7th inning. Big crowd watching us. make sure and hit that share button for us. Let us know who you're going for. The winner will play tomorrow at 4 p.m. Here is the 0-1 pitch. This one is fouled as well. It is now no balls and 2 strikes. 1 down here in the inning. Watching some rain to our south. Hopefully we're not impacted. If we see rain coming, Tim is making me make the decision, so I'll be the one making the 100+ folks watching right now on social media. Tim has one small umbrella. Not gonna cut it, my friend. Here is the 0-2 pitch on the way. This one fouled away as well, down. This one hits the top of the light here on the light pole. We'll send that bill to Shannon, England. P.O. Box 558. Fouls it away, no balls and 2 strikes here. 1 down. It is a 3-1 score, tying run at the plate. Runner on second base. Big time game in this moment. 1 down here in the 7th. Maya Martin awaiting on deck. There's a rip, and this one gets in. A double play. That is how the game will end, on a double play. It was a line drive right to Davis. She had the whereabouts to get right back to second base. And the game has come to an end. 1 hour and 44 minutes in this ball game. Doniphan, they are victorious. Final score 3-1 here in this ball game. We'll be right back. We'll try to interview Coach Haygood coming up. It is also our Loftus Land Care and Landscaping Player of the Game. That's all coming up as we continue. So Neelyville will now go over to the 3rd place game tomorrow. And right now that is at 2 p.m. at 3 Rivers College. Coming up, it is our player of the game. Don't go anywhere. You're watching live coverage. It is the OFC Softball Tournament. It is presented by Bank of Grandin. We are back now live on the post-game report. Our Loftus Land Care and Landscaping Player of the Game. And right now we're going to be talking to Coach Brad Haygood. And, Coach, first off, congratulations. Well-played ball game. Hour 44 minutes. Let's get right into it. 3 runs. We knew it was going to be a premium. Walk us through the game here in general, and how was you guys able to break free and get a couple of runs?
Well, you know, we had a couple of chances early on in the game we left some runners on base, and coaching mistake. I should have bunted one particular time that I didn't, but, you know, that's the way it goes. You make the call, and you got to live with it. But late in the game, we finally got some balls to drop in the outfield, and was just fortunate enough to get some runs across the plate.
Let's talk about your starting pitcher. First off, what made you decide to go with Mackenzie Taylor? She pitched a gem, 90 pitches, only gave up the 4 hits and the 1 run.
Well, my decision wasn't that difficult. We played Neelyville. Of course, they're in our conference, and we seem like we play them 3 or 4 times every season. So, and every time Kenzie Davis has pitched against them, and I thought, well, I'm going to start my freshman, by the way. She's a freshman, Kenzie Taylor, because she's been very consistent all spring long, and I thought I'm going to give them a different look. I've always got Kenzie back there. I've also got Mac Jackson. I've got 3 pitchers, guys, that I don't care at all to throw out there. And she just come in and did an amazing job. She pitched her tail off today.
She got a double 2 for you in the game as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's also my leadoff hitter.
She is. Let's talk about that 7th inning. You guys going in the 7th inning up by a run. How big was it for your team to score those 2 runs and get that extra insurance as well?
Well, Neelyville is a great hitting team. There's no question about that. I knew 1 run, it was going to be tough for us to hold that even with the bottom of the 7th left. So I was hoping just for 1. Fortunately, we were able to scratch 2 off that inning, and as you can see, they still made a run there in the bottom of the 7th, and I knew that's what they were going to do because that's the kind of team they are.
Tomorrow afternoon, set the stage at 3 Rivers College. Weather permitting, obviously. You guys have been here before. Walk us through, whether it's Twin Rivers or Clearwater, what is the atmosphere going to be like for you and your team tomorrow afternoon?
Well, we're excited about being in finals again this year, and regardless of who we play, whether it's Clearwater or Twin Rivers, are both good quality teams. I'm sure this game's going to be a battle as well, and we're just looking forward to whoever we face, and we're just going to come ready to play.
And I'm assuming that you'll be sticking around to watch this next game for a little while.
I'm going to watch a little of it, yes.
All right, Coach, congratulations. Who is our player of the game going to be, even though we already think we know?
Yes, Kenzie Taylor. She's our pitcher. She pitched today, and she was also my leadoff hitter.
On a side note, I thought Kieran Bond had a great game at third base. She made some great stops, also some big at-bats as well for you
and
guys.
It was great to get her back. I need to mention that. She's been injured all season. This was her first full game back. I pinch hit her the other day just to kind of see, but she told me today, just right before we got on the bus, she said, I'm good to go if you won't put me in the lineup.
And it seemed like from when you guys got here to the field, the whole team supported that decision.
Absolutely. I announced it to the team.
If you don't mind me saying that.
Oh, no. I wanted to be sure my team was in the know on that because I was thinking the whole way up here, well, how am I going to rearrange this lineup now to get her in the lineup? So I wanted to let the team know, hey, our lineup's going to change a little bit to what we normally do because Kieran is going to be playing today.
So for those who don't know, we'll go ahead and ask you right now. I'll be the first one to ask you, have you thought about your lineup for tomorrow yet?
No.
He says, leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm enjoying this win. I'm telling you, this is a big win for us. I'm just telling you.
Well, go enjoy the victory, Coach. Congratulations, and we'll see you tomorrow at 3 Rivers College.
All right, thank you.
You betcha. Coach Haygood joining us live. And now we'll bring on our Loftus Land Management, or I should say our Loftus Land Care and Landscaping Player of the Game. We're talking to Kenzie Taylor. And first off, congratulations on the win. Walk us through coming in as a freshman, pitching a big-time game in the OFC Semi Finals. You coming up big through 90 pitches, only gave up just 4 hits all ball game.
Thank you. Never doubted my team, ever. Neelyville has always been our biggest competition since last fall. and my 8th grade summer. And I think today we realized it's our last chance to go take it from them, and that's what we did.
So here today, as you guys come in, obviously, what was the mood like when you guys got off the bus and realized that Kieran Bond, the senior third baseman, was going to be in that starting lineup here today?
Everybody's hyped. I mean, she's amazing, and not having her this spring season's put us down, but it's been great.
Let's talk about the defense a little bit and the fact that Ava Monahan, I don't think anybody plays left field quite like her.
Nope. She's quickest girl I know.
I will second that motion. 7th inning, when you guys come up to the plate, you guys are up by a run with 2 down in the inning. The first 2 batters get out, but then Ava Monahan, base hit, then the RBI double by Kenzie Davis, and then another RBI single by Mac Jackson. Is that win that you knew that you guys had a good hold on this game?
Yes. I mean, coming in, everybody had a feeling this was our chance, and that's what happened.
Well, congratulations on the win. Anybody you want to say hi to back at home in that white camera right there?
Thanks for all the support. It's been great, and thanks for making my freshman season the best.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet you. Our player of the game, don't run off just yet. Our player of the game, Miss Kenzie Taylor, that is our Loftus Land Care player of the game. Don't go anywhere, much more to come as we continue live from the OFC softball tournament.